My parents chose my brother over me, so I took their beach house and forced a reckoning. I uncovered my parents' secret $500,000 trust fund for my privileged brother. $1,000, established 2020. My name was nowhere. 5 years ago, while I wired $62,300 for property taxes and $28,000 for family reunions, my parents had funneled $500,000 into Torren's future. The realization crashed over me like a tidal wave, stealing my breath. All those years, they'd lied, claiming tight finances while I drained my savings for their beach house, Torren's grad school, their car lease. My hands shook, the document blurring through tears. I'd been a fool, pouring love into a family that saw me as a means to an end. The next morning, the storm had passed, but my rage hadn't. I found my parents in the kitchen, my father sipping coffee, my mother slicing fruit. "What's this?" I demanded, slamming the trust fund papers on the counter. My father's face hardened. "You had no right to snoop," he barked, snatching the folder. "Snoop?" I shot back. "I've paid $136,800 to keep this family afloat, and you've been hoarding for Torren." His eyes narrowed. "Torren needs stability. You're successful. Stop being greedy." The word greedy cut deep, a knife twisting in my heart. My mother stayed silent, her eyes fixed on the cutting board. Her silence, louder than his shouts, that betrayal, her refusal to defend me, confirmed what I'd long feared. They favored Torren, always had. Memories flooded back, each one a fresh wound. Growing up, Torren got private tutors and an Ivy League education, fully funded, while I juggled 2 jobs at a diner and a gas station to cover community college and student loans. His graduation was a lavish party with catered seafood and a live band. Mine was a card tucked under a fridge magnet. I told myself it was timing, that they had more money later, but the trust fund shattered that lie. They'd hoarded for him, letting me scrape by, all while I believed I was the capable one. The beach house, where we'd grilled lobster rolls just last week, now loomed as a monument to my exploitation. Every dollar I'd spent, $1,500 on storm repairs, $19,500 on Torren's grad school, was a brick in their shrine to him. I sank onto the couch, spiraling into self-doubt. Had I worked so hard, nights hunched over code, certifications earned through exhaustion, just to be used? Was my worth tied to what I could give? The walls seemed to close in, the ocean's roar outside mocking my naivety. I'd snapped at Torren for gas money, seen the hurt in his eyes, but now that felt like nothing. I wanted him to hurt. The confrontation at the beach house left me hollow, my parents' betrayal a wound that pulsed with every heartbeat. My father's shout, "Stop being greedy," and my mother's damning silence replayed in my mind, drowning out the Bar Harbor waves. I'd stormed out, the trust fund papers crumpled in my fist, and driven back to my Portland apartment, the Maine coastline blurring through tears. I couldn't keep bleeding for a family that saw me as a cash machine. The $500,000 they'd hidden for Torren, while I paid $136,800 for their lifestyle, property taxes, storm repairs, family reunions, his grad school, their car lease, was a lie I couldn't unsee. I'd snapped at Torren for gas money, cancelled his car insurance in a fit of rage, but those were just sparks. I needed a fire to burn away their hold on me.